compare two numbers. Look at each value. Greater, less, or equal.
Deep in the golden oak grove, Pip, the red squirrel, has two little piles of food and one big question. He sits between two mossy stones, one marked with a 6 and one marked with a 9. Which pile has more? On their own, written numbers are abstract symbols. A painted loop or a curve provides no immediate hint of the actual value hiding behind the shape. But the wise math Sheba knows a simple rule to solve the mystery. First, you give each number exactly that many objects. Pip drops 6 acorns by the 6 stone and 9 acorns by the 9. Then comes the most important step. You line the two separate rows up, right next to each other, matching them 1 to 1. By translating abstract symbols into physical, parallel rows, the true difference in their values becomes instantly visible. Let's apply this rule to Pip's first problem. He sets out his row of 6 acorns and his row of 9 acorns. This layout shows our two sets pushed together side by side. As we pair them up, acorn to acorn, we can spot exactly where the rows stop matching. The row of 9 keeps right on going, stretching out with 3 extra acorns after the row of 6 has completely stopped. In math, when you match rows up and one has objects left over, we call that number greater. Because the visual evidence shows a clear physical surplus of acorns on the bottom row, 9 is greater than 6. Pip finds 2 new stones. One says 8, with 8 acorns beside it. The other says 3, next to a tiny row of 3 acorns. This arrangement shows our short row of 3 matching up against the much longer row of 8. Look closely at where the matching abruptly ends. The row of 3 runs out of acorns almost immediately, leaving 5 whole acorns completely unmatched on the other side. When a row runs out of items first, we define that number as less. Since the supply of 3 exhausts itself long before the 8, 3 is mathematically less than 8. There is one last possibility Pip might find. He hops over to 2 identical stones. They both say 5. He builds a row of 5 acorns for the first stone and a separate row of 5 acorns for the other. Testing the rule, Pip reaches out, pairing the acorns paw to paw to see if either side has any left over. This 1-to-1 matching shows the result of Pip's work. Every single acorn has a partner, and the rows end at the exact same spot. There is 0 surplus on either side. When 2 rows perfectly align from start to finish without a single leftover, the numbers they represent are exactly the same. The rule gives us 3 physical laws of comparison. The longer row is greater. The row that runs out is less. And perfectly matched rows are the same. Every numeral represents an exact quantity that you can verify by laying out objects and checking the match. Knowing how to spot the greater number, Pip safely tucks his largest pile away under a leaf and scampers up the nearest oak tree. The wise math Sheba departs the grove, leaving us with one final thought experiment for the road. If you found one stone marked 4 and another marked 7, which number would the matchup method reveal as greater?
7 is more. 5 is less. Symbols show comparison.